I tried to kiss her on the way out the door and she flinched away like I had the plague or something. A man asked that on today's The C Note show, and he asked, is there something beneath the surface there? What should I do? What's my next step here? What's my game plan? And overall, guys, the game plan is to stay in your frame. She's going to have bad days. You're going to have bad days. Maybe she just didn't brush her teeth and she doesn't want to get too close to you. It could have nothing to do with you. It could have something to do with the relationship. And Cynthia, I'll ask you a second about that, how you said subconsciously she may be punishing you for something that's happened. That's definitely possible, right? You're here because things aren't amazing like you want them to be. You want to have more sex and love and hugs and connection and affection in your relationship. Well, the number one key is consider all these little acts: kissing her, putting your hand on her back, asking her to sit by you, asking to have 10 minutes of coffee together, saying, hey, let's step outside to look at the stars for 10 minutes. You have to consider these as experiments. This is how I look at it with our one-on-one clients and in our relaunch small group coaching clients as well. All of these things are little experiments that you're doing. They're not a reflection of you or your ego or your worth, and you can't look at them as such. You've got to have a strong backbone as a man. You can't take what she does personally. Otherwise, that turns her off. That's going to disgust her. Her limbic brain is going to say, this guy isn't a high value man if just one of my little flinches can throw him for a spin, right? So you come bring that stuff to the men. Cynthia, on the show today, you talked about how she may be unconsciously punishing him. So even if she is, even if she's not aware that she's doing that, what does it feel like when the man doesn't allow that to have him spin out, when he's still going to try to kiss her that evening or hug her the next morning or be the man that he wants to be, and he continues to be that man? He takes that path. He is that man that's appropriately intimate and sexual, right? What does that feel like for a woman, even if she's got a little bit of feeling like she needs to punish him underneath? Please.
Yeah, well, today on the show, a gentleman shared that will often happen with his wife. And then, like, the next day, they're having wild, crazy, wonderful sex when he doesn't react and respond or pull away. And I think what happens there is, you know, women and the feminine, it does not have like barriers and boundaries like men, nor does she have strength to kind of push back and say, oh, I don't like this, in the same way that a man might, or guys out on the football field. And so her way of being like, oh, I don't like this, is to sometimes like shut down and push out. That doesn't mean that anything's wrong. It's just her kind of evolutionary way of doing things. When you don't take that personally, you keep your frame and you keep going on with your life, and it's more of like, well, I'll experiment with that next time. She can often have that thought like, man, this man can take this from me. Like, he can put up with me being really upset and almost like shutting the door in his face, and he's not deterred, scared, angry. And that's like such a pull from her to you, that you're a man who knows his stuff, stands his ground, and is someone that she can unequivocally trust.
Yeah, I love that. So that's definitely the man you want to be ongoing. And I'll give you a cherry on top here in a second of, well, Jeff, I've tried these things 10 times, 20 times, and she's doing the flinching away every single time. What do I do about that? I'll give you that cherry on top here in a second. We had a man on the show ask, well, help me draw the map. I don't know what to do here. I'm confused. He was asking kind of 4 questions in one every time. He felt like he was spinning out. And if that's you right now, contact me for a one-on-one, no strings attached consult, guys. I can talk with you about where you are, draw a map. This is how I work. I believe in business and heart. And this is my heart that I give out. I never talk business on the first call. This is how I reached out to a coach in the past. I still get coaching myself. I'm still in groups and one-on-one coaching. And I'm here to give that forward to you as well. So go to greatmenmovemountains.com/contact and fill out the form. I'm happy to draw you a map of where you are and what the next 1, 2, 3 exact steps are where you are in your relationship and for yourself as a man. This is about turning the furnace on for you as a man. So here's the cherry on top. If you've done 20 experiments like this, you went in for a kiss or put your hand on her back or said, hey, let's have coffee together tomorrow morning, and she shut you down and she's stonewalling, or she acts disgusted or even surprised that you're asking that and walks away, or is verbally direct, like, no, that's not appropriate right now. I don't want anything to do with you. If she's done that 20 times and you really are confused, here's what you can do. And I teach my coaching clients this as well. You can have what I call Saturday morning coffee or Sunday morning coffee. It's early before the kids are awake. Don't do this around the kids. And say, hey, I've been thinking about something that's important to me. I've noticed that things have been different lately. What's up? Or I've noticed that something's been on your mind. Or I've noticed that you've not wanted to sit with me to have to go look at the stars or have coffee together. What's up, right? So maybe she doesn't even want to have coffee with you on that Saturday morning. That's fine. But you say, something's important to me and I'd like to talk with you. Hey, it seems like something's different. What's up? And then shut up and hold tension and give her space to share with you. If she's not going to share with you, that's cool too. You try again in a couple weeks, but you have to be leading in these ways. You have to be trying these experiments. You have to be asking her to step toward you and open up towards you. And if that's not going well, contact us, get on the free Facebook forum, reach out to another man in this group, in this tribe, and ask, hey, what do you think about this? Am I coming from a good place here? That's what we want to offer for you. Cynthia, thank you so much.
Hey, thank you.
Go move mountains one step at a time, guys.